Hello Quake players! It's been a while since the last patch for Quake Champions was released, so the PTS update released recently has been of great interest to players. It gives us some insights into what to expect in the upcoming March update on live servers. Even though this patch was initially set to focus solely on improving performance and fixing known bugs, there are quite a few changes in this update. Let's start from the beginning. When you launch the game now, the intro movie will only play the first time and skip on future starts of the game. You can re-enable playback of the intro movie in the options. The logo parade that follows has been condensed into one combined logo screen. As you see, daily login rewards are back now. And also immediately apparent is that the main menu layout has been changed around and now looks more streamlined. The menu now unites all important aspects in the same corner. You will notice that a new category, Learn, has been added here. This section contains tutorial-like texts that are meant to introduce newer players to the basics of the game, as well as give additional info on movement, champions and so on. Of course, this is still very much work in progress, but already this is invaluable for newer players to find their way around the arena. The Battle Pass can also be found on top of the menu now. The new season is upon us and now offers more quality of life improvements like automated claiming of unlocked items. The new season will also bring new weapon skins. Immediately upon buying and claiming the Battle Pass, you will receive the Flintlock, which is a start shotgun skin. There are two new super shotgun skins as well, Ebony and Ivory. Two parts of a whole, and they look great. However, the clear favorite in this season will be the lightning gun skin called Tesla, which is just beautiful to look at. However, it seems that this will only unlock once you reach level 100, so the grind will be real. These weapon skins, according to lead designer Sinkyara, are internally referred to as LOVECRAFT weapons, which becomes obvious from their design and their descriptions. Other additions feature new vanity items, like Visor's wings here, nameplates, spring shaders and so on. The play menu has received some obvious changes as well. There is now a humans vs bots playlist. Speaking of bots, bots can now use abilities. The main playlist has been cleaned up. The arcade section no longer exists. Hot Rockets, Slipgate, CTF, Sacrifice and other modes are now all in one section. Champion changes. Among the changes made to the champions in this patch, it is probably Clutch that will change the most. Instead of being a directional protection, his shield now forms a ball around Clutch, protecting him from all sides. However, it now only blocks 50% of incoming damage and reportedly negates knockback. Your shield will also no longer go down while you fire. The mining drill ability remains in place. These changes will force Clutch players to fundamentally change their playstyle. Keel's grenades are now always fired from the center instead of alternating left and right. He also has a new passive ability called Reinforced that reduces received splash damage by 10%. Athena's grapple now is a lot slower than it used to be. CTF changes. A mercy limit has been added. If the difference of scores between two teams exceeds this value, the leading team will win. This mercy limit is set to 8 by default, but can be set to 10 or 12 for custom matches. Ties in CTF will no longer be decided by XP points, but instead there will be a sudden death phase added at the end of the final round. Whatever team captures next wins. Respawn time is now 3 seconds instead of 5, making it easier to get back into the battle. The flag carrier will now experience flag drag, meaning his movement speed will decrease by 10% while carrying the flag. You can now also change your crosshair size. The future is now, and you will be able to choose between the old and new game soundtracks. The maps have also received some mostly minor changes. The most notable is the behavior of grates. The general direction here is that grates should be possible to shoot through if there could be an enemy below. If there is nothing of interest, you should not shoot through. This means that you can now shoot through the grates on the ruins of Sarnath, near Mega Health and LG. Well, at least from one side at the moment. The Great Uncorrupted Keep is another example. Conversely, on Molten Falls, the grates at Railgun and Power Up area can no longer be shot through, since there is nothing of interest below them. The invisible wall on ruins up the LG jump pad has been removed. This means that you can now jump out if that's a thing you like to do. Or, more useful, put your enemies out there, whether they like it or not. A crossbeam has been added to this mast on Tempest Shrine. However, the collision on the algae hanging from it don't seem final just yet. For a longer list of changes, check out the PTS notes. Full patch notes will be available when the final patch is rolled out sometime this coming month. I hope this video was of use for some of you, and if that is the case, please take a second and tell your friends about the video, give it a like and maybe leave a subscription. Until next time, see you in the arena.